morning, friends, even though it is like almost 5 p.m. So it is Wednesday, November, the day before Thanksgiving. What's the date? 24th. So this is my Fruits Basket reading vlog. Finally, I've decided that even if I read no other manga this year, I am finishing Fruits Basket. So I'm on volume 8 right now. Volume 7 I read during Manga Olympics all the way back in July. So this vlog is going to be for volumes 8 and 9, and I'll do like maybe a little wrap up at the end. But what are the plans for, well, first off, reading update. I read a little bit in the morning before I went to bed. So I read like 2 chapters. The first 2 chapters of this are just a Yuki trauma dump. So we get a lot about like his relationship with Akito and his relationship with everybody else. Yuki is a really interesting character. I thought he was going to be my favorite, but he is not. He's very unlike what I thought he was when I was younger and was against Fruits Basket for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, he is very different, but I think that's the point, is that he's supposed to be this like perfect prince character, but he's like extremely damaged on the inside. So I think that's the point of his character, really. So yeah, so I'm going to try to read as much of this as possible this week. Hopefully I can finish 8 and 9 this week, so a little bit about how this week is gonna go. So today I actually have to go into work early. I'm doing overtime today, so I go into work at 7 p.m. So it is 4:28 right now. So I have to go, I'm doing overtime today and I am doing overtime tomorrow. So tomorrow is Thanksgiving and I have to work. Unfortunately, we have to like enter a lottery for holidays. So I have to work tomorrow. So I'm not really doing Thanksgiving tomorrow. I'll probably like call my family and stuff like that, but we're not doing anything special really tomorrow. But on Friday, I have Friday and Saturday off because that's how the lottery worked out. So I have Friday and Saturday off, which ends up with my weekend. So I have 4 days off of work, which is great. Friday I'm doing like Thanksgiving with my boyfriend, and we're gonna have a few friends come over who are in town, so that will be fun, I guess. So hopefully Friday and Saturday I'll have a lot of time to read Fruits Basket, and hopefully I can finish it all the next 3 before the end of the year. I have just woken up, as you can see by my Hero pajama shirt, which is a feature in all of my vlogs apparently. So yeah, I am going to go make some chocolate pie filling right now because I have to pre-make it so it can like chill properly. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I'm gonna go shower and then probably eat something and go to work. From this angle because yeah, so happy Thanksgiving. It is currently 7:30 in the morning and I have just got home from work. 12-hour shift, lots of fun. I am gonna drink some tea, probably eat some chocolate chips. These ones, they're left over from the pie I was baking, so and read a little bit more of Fruits Basket. So I did get a chunk of this done. So the first few chapters of this, which dealt with Yuki's trauma and his mommy issues, essentially. And it made me really like Yuki. I like If you've been watching these videos, you know that I've been always kind of creeped out by Yuki because he is not kind of who he's supposed to be. You know, Yuki is supposed to be like the prince character, but he is not, and he comes off weird because you know, trauma. It's Trauma the manga. I like him a lot more knowing kind of like his backstory and just like everything that he went through, and just his growth at this point makes him a lot more softer than I think he was in the past, which is nice. So yeah, and just him talking about Toru was really nice, and how she's kind of a mother figure for him, which was really good. It kind of solidified the Toru Kyo pairing that, I mean, I know is endgame just because I've been on the internet and I interact with people who like shoujo manga. I can't expect to go like 30 years and not know who Toru ends up with. But there was a really nice panel in here that kind of solidified that. Yeah, it's this panel right here. It's just like, he says, and there's something in her eyes too when she looks at him. So, I mean, that right there is like Toru Kyo confirmation. I'm definitely liking Yuki a lot more. I feel really bad for him, but I am happy for his kind of growth. And I hope that he can start maybe to see Toru as like a friend and a peer more than a mom. I mean, we still have several volumes left. So yeah, I think it looks like it's kind of getting away from the trauma dump now and going more towards some silliness. So I still have this much left. I definitely can finish this probably Friday. My plans have changed. So I am going to be, I was supposed to have Friendsgiving on Friday, but one of the people who's supposed to come, I think something came up with his job, so, because he's like on call this weekend or whatever. So we moved it to Saturday, because everybody was pretty much free and we didn't want to like leave somebody out. So we moved to Saturday, which actually much better for me, because I have to go, I'm doing a 12-hour shift tonight. So Friday, it gives me another day where I don't have to like rush to prep food, and lets me sleep a little bit. So tonight I'm gonna go to work at 7 p.m. I have to get up early because I'm gonna make fried chicken. I'm trying to perfect my fried chicken recipe. I keep on forgetting to buy buttermilk, so yeah, I'm just gonna make fried chicken tonight before I go to work. So I have to actually read a little bit and then finish my tea and go to sleep, because I have to get up at like, I don't know, 2 or 3, because I also have to call family and all of that. So yeah. Hello. So it is Saturday morning. I didn't vlog at all on Friday because I was very grumpy. I did not handle not being able to have like actual Thanksgiving very well, so I just didn't vlog. And yesterday I played a lot of Final Fantasy XIV because apparently I'm playing that now. I also watched the NHK World Songs of Tokyo special. My favorite group News was on it, so I had to watch it. It was very fun. So, but also, more importantly, I finished volume 8. So, this volume was really good. I talked a little bit about it earlier, but I really liked Yuki's character development in here. I am agonizing over the Kyo situation where he is like, Toru possibly couldn't love me, when I'm like literally just, oh my god. So it seems like we have solved Yuki's, we've worked on Yuki's trauma, and now we need to work on Kyo's trauma. So and then the bit about Toru's parents was nice. I don't like the age gap. That is a very large age gap. I don't know what grade her mom was in. She must have been in her last year, hopefully her last year of middle school, because that's like ninth grade. But yeah, not a fan of the age gap thing there. I think sometimes for me it's a little more tolerable if it's high school, like late high school, but still that's like even like student teacher thing, weird. And but like middle school, yikes. Okay. So that part of this I do not like is that age gap. The preview for volume 9 I need to read. I'm going to read it all day tomorrow. One thing about this manga that I have not talked about is that sometimes it's really confusing to read, to figure out who is talking, and sometimes the order of the speech bubbles goes against like what I feel like it should be. So I don't know what's up with that. But I don't know if anybody else has that problem where it feels like it's a little more difficult to read than other manga. Like I feel like it doesn't flow very well with the speech bubbles and like knowing who is talking. So yeah, that's a problem I have had throughout like this whole time reading, not just with this volume, it's like the whole series. It's just the flow of speech bubbles is very weird to me. And I don't know if that's just like the way the words have to be arranged because of the like differences in the way we read English and Japanese. And so things just look kind of weirder in English. I don't know. What am I doing today? I have only slept for like, I don't know, 3 hours. My sleep schedule is all weird. But I have friends coming over this afternoon, so it's about 11 a.m., 11:15. So I'm going to maybe play Final Fantasy for an hour, and then I'm going to shower, finish cleaning up my house, get everything set up, and then finish cooking my food.
Doesn't sound like any bribe in there.
What's in there?
Is it bribe?
It smells like cheese.
It's a fine vintage. Fine vintage.
I'm extremely tired. I'm reading volume 9, and I'm only this far in, but we have had a development. So the thing about Akito actually being a woman has been revealed. So I think I knew about this. I saw some tweet that mentioned it, or like referred to, sorry, I have chips stuck in my teeth. I saw a tweet that referred to Akito as a her. So, I was like, is this real? I don't know. I kind of skimmed it because I try to avoid as much Fruits Basket content as possible until I finish this manga series. I also just met Akito's mother, who just looks like a bitch. Like, she might be the root of all these problems. And also the thing about Kureno being able to break the curse, and how did that happen? So I hope Toru like finds that out so she can help everybody else break the curse. There's a thing about like Shigure maybe has also broken the curse, or maybe I read that wrong. I don't know. But I'm gonna go read more of this and find out more. This is the last volume that I'm gonna read for this vlog, and then I'll do a little bit of a wrap up at the end, and hopefully everything is not too long. So this quote is really good. Every night. Okay, so let's talk about Fruits Basket volumes 8 and 9. I don't know how much I talked about 7 in my like manga Olympics wrap up, but I think 7 was a lot about Hatsuharu and Rin and kind of like the tragedy that the two of them have gone through. Rin's story is like super dark and really depressing, I think. She has been through a lot, and her and Hatsuharu have been through a lot, even as like such young kids. I really, sometimes with this manga I have a hard time connecting the stories to their ages, like where it like makes sense that they would have that kind of relationship and that kind of story at the age that they are. That's especially prevalent with Hatsuharu and Rin. I feel like they have a very mature storyline, but they're so young. And I feel like, not that they can't have that sort of storyline, but it just, I don't know. Maybe I'm reading this as an adult. I'm just like, oh, you are way too young to have so many of these like problems or have this type of relationship. But I don't know. I don't know if anybody else feels that way. I really like the two of them, but I just feel like I don't know. I think it's like a thing with like shoujo manga in general, or manga in general, where you have these storylines where they're not, I don't want to say they're not appropriate, but it's just like, you're like, is a kid really having that story? But I know there are lots of different types of people and they have different experiences, but I just felt like, I don't know, the two of them, what they appear to have done in middle school, seems a little young to me, but I am also old now, so I don't know. But 8 and 9. So 8 is, I think, 8 really unpacks or kind of like resolves Yuki's trauma, not completely, but I feel like he's really kind of accepted what he has been through and kind of who he is, and he is really attributed to like a lot of the growth that he's had to Toru, and kind of thanking her for it in a way, or he's realized kind of the role that Toru has in his life. And it's not a romantic relationship that he has with her, but it's more of a familial relationship. He does think of Toru as like his mom, which is kind of weird, but she is a very like caring and motherly type of person, so I see how he gets that sort of comfort from her. We get the story about Toru and Toru's parents, which, speaking of questionable relationships, I'm like not a fan of that, but you know, it's a thing that happens all the time in manga. So just like their story is very tragic, but I just wish it wasn't a student-teacher relationship, and it wasn't such a huge age gap. But it is very tragic and sad. Yeah, and just knowing that like Toru came from parents who have like experienced so much pain, and they were able to like raise a daughter or who has like so much love in her is really nice. I also kind of got Kyo's connection to Toru's mom in there, and it's just a small world for everyone. Volume 9 is where things get going, you know? So we see Kurano's, we learn that Kurano's curse has broken. We get Akito's gender reveal, and the Akito's mother too, who I don't know if their story is really resolved. I'm interested to know what is going on with the mother, whose name is escaping me right now, which is why I'm not saying her name. But she looks like a total bitch, so... but overall, really good, kind of like emotional volumes, especially volume 8 was super emotional with the whole parents storyline, and then I feel like from volume 9 on it's just gonna be go time and lots of things are gonna be happening. Knowing that Kurono's curse has broken gives hope that more curses can be broken and the whole thing can be broken. So excited to see what will happen for the rest of it. So yeah, that is my kind of like vlog and wrap up of volumes 7 or 8 and 9 really. So excited to read the other ones, the rest of them, and finally finish this series. I'm so close. I'm so close. I guess I will see you in the next one. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or comments on my thoughts on Fruits Baskets. No spoilers, please. And yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more manga goodness from me. That is all I've got, guys, today. I'm Chrissy Lou. Till next time, matane!